Baby, you can waste my time, my guy. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to the show. This is Unrelated. I'm Maj. This is Vince. This is the best part of the show because it is 10 questions with producer Pythagorean Theorem, baby.
Yeah!
And if you look to our left, we have the fabulous boys from the Mild West. Can we give them a hand, please?
Yay!
Yes. Dan Overstreet, Kylie Brewman. Welcome, boys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
Yeah, you
A
want
real treat.
music or something?
Or something.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
All right.
Amongst other things.
Great.
Shout out to the t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of us is not the same.
Oh, we're doing chains out, buddy? Are we doing
Yeah.
chains out?
Oh,
I feel so underdressed. Daisy chains out.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't
okay.
use oh,
No.
shit.
Yo, my chain's been out. What's wrong with you?
Yes.
Wow, birthday
I
boy.
got no-
chill,
One of us is
bro.
not like the other.
I ain't no chain.
I'm sorry.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
We'll work on
nothing
that.
here.
We'll
three
work
of
on
us
that.
are wearing the T-shirts representing legendary artists and franchises, and Vince has a Blackhawk shirt.
T-shirt?
Wow.
I'd like to make it clear that I know Dan, and I'm not holding back on this show. While I love him, I'm not holding back.
If we have less than 3 fist fights, this
Yeah.
is going to be a big day.
All right. It might get bloody.
Producer Terry, for those who are not familiar with the game and the boys on the couch, can you please explain the rules?
All right, 10 questions with Pythagorean Theorem Terry. Great.
Bought it.
I will ask a series of questions. The first person on either side who raises their hand first, shot to answer the question. If that person gets the question wrong, the next team gets to answer the question. No one gets it right, it's a wash. I don't have an easy button yet. Staples still waiting. And we'll, good luck.
Have we confirmed that Staples is still in business?
They are.
Isn't it critical now?
I
really wanted to, but
I passed one today, so.
yeah, they're like, we
Are
don't
you
have
talking
the
about just
margin
like
to
the easy
Yeah.
the ones they sell?
Yeah, the red button.
Are they like out of stock or
I'm not buying it.
sick? All right.
Before
Glad we exhausted
You
options.
can definitely OEM that with like an unrelated.
I want it for free.
it's true.
Yeah.
Before
I
this
get-
starts,
I like the perseverance.
Yeah.
It's a principle thing.
Yeah.
I want to make
I'm
it
not
clear
paying
that
for
I,
an easy button. That's
I
not
don't
easy.
plan on going easy.
Before we begin, can we make a peace offering?
No.
As a thank you for having us on the show.
Absolutely not, but please.
You come with
Depends on what it is.
We got something for you.
Wow.
We wanted to thank you for having us on, and as a peace offering, this is our not so mild hot sauce.
Oh, wow. Thank you, sir.
We want
Wow.
to make sure
Thank you.
It is great.
All right.
each of you leaves with a bottle of
Not
our
so mild hot sauce.
exclusive not so mild hot sauce.
Sweet.
It's a concoction that is I give it like a 6 out of 10 on
Okay.
the spice scale. On the hot
But it's spice scale, not the
on
quality
the spice
scale.
scale,
You can't leave
but
it.
I give it like a 9.5 out of 10 on the flavor scale. Yeah.
What's that last, half point?
So-
Well, there's always room for improvement.
Umami.
That's more of a that's more
Needs
of a
more
personal
umami,
thing.
but
You
besides
think-
that, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're
I think
good.
we already made our best hot sauce. Hell no, we don't even have label money for the hot sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, they're a
gonna
band, not a
sue
hot
you.
sauce maker.
Well, I mean, like you can be both,
It's
Okay.
not so mild.
you know.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
But yeah, take a quick bump of that before you begin. and
Wow,
we'll see
quick
what
bump.
happens.
Yes. Actually,
Put it in
yes.
tacos.
Cheers.
Does anybody have a MacBook Air? I can just
Pour this hot sauce. Cheers, dude.
Oh,
Give it a slurp.
Are we ripping this?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're
Lord.
doing
Give it a slurp.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
You said they wouldn't do it.
Let's go, boys.
It's got some fruit in it.
It's got grapefruit.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Habanero based too.
Habanero base. It's got grapefruit,
Yeah.
habanero, mezcal, and a little bit of turmeric.
It's tip of your tongue. Not too aggressive, or it's just gonna burn your whole mouth.
We didn't
Yeah,
know. We
it's
don't need
not.
no chili ghost pepper stuff in here. You want to eat it, not like kill yourselves.
That's delicious, guys.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you again for having us. And again, before we begin the game, wanted to at least present that as a peace offering. So hopefully you
Yeah, you guys
take
are
it
going
easy on
down.
us.
Now
I
we're gonna
appreciate it,
crush you
but
on your home
yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right.
They just poisoned us.
Here we go. Question number 1. Which presidential library is located in Boston? Vince.
The first one.
Oh my God.
Looking at you.
You're from Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's a big place.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Dan.
Oh man. Roosevelt.
Incorrect. It's John F. Kennedy.
That would have been the guess too.
Oh, I have a joke. I'm not
Question
saying- Come on.
number 2.
Right, off to a hot,
Starting strong, everyone.
off to
I want
a
to throw that out
hot
there.
start.
There we go. Who discovered penicillin? Go ahead.
Pfizer.
No. This is great.
Okay, I don't know the name, but I know it was a college professor.
Great. Sure.
Josh Dumel.
Josh Duhamel.
Incorrect. Sure.
Isn't the dude's name penicillin?
Nope.
Nah, not John D. Penicillin.
That's great. I appreciate that.
Streaming everywhere. John B. Penicillin.
John B. Penicillin.
Does anyone in the audience know the
Johnny
answer?
B. Penn.
He's
He
from
is out here.
He's from Outer Banks, right? Johnny B.
You
Penicillin.
can't use your phones. Anybody in the audience know the answer? No? The answer is Alexander Fleming.
Nerd.
That's a new name
The
for me.
steakhouse guy?
Yo, back off that microphone.
The steakhouse guy?
All right, here we go. Question number 3.
I'll be 0 for 0.
I think you all get this one.
Maybe.
What is the capital of Michigan? Whoa. I think that was Kylie.
Lansing.
Correct.
Oh shit, I would have gotten that wrong.
I was gonna say Milwaukee.
Wrong state.
That's the other side.
Traverse City,
Also not the
baby.
capital of Wisconsin.
Which side is it the capital of?
Okay. Number 4.
All right,
Shoot or shoot. Shoot or shoot.
On the board. Who played Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars movies? I didn't see him. I was looking down. Audience.
It was Vince.
Vince?
Mark Hamill.
Correct.
Also goes to Joker.
Okay.
That wasn't the question.
Great. No extra point for you.
Cool facts do you know?
You look at your birthday, Terry. I'm ripping that shit.
Well, you know, I gotta milk it, bro. There we go. Number 5. What is the longest running Broadway show? I think that was Dan.
Oh man, now if I screw it up, it's gonna be embarrassing. Les Mis.
No. Good, that was a good answer. That was a good guess. Go ahead, Maj.
Cats?
Nope. Nope.
It was for
Kick it
what?
back, kick it back.
That was a good guess.
Go ahead.
It's the Phantom of the Opera.
It is correct,
Oh.
but you all
But it
both
just
answered.
closed.
You both answered it, so it's a wash.
What do you mean? Is that because
you only get to go once?
Yeah,
You get one shot.
Messed
For
up.
what it's worth, I was gonna say Happy Feet the
I
musical.
It closed last year.
Yeah, it did.
It was for what, 46
46 years.
Yeah.
Wait, was the
Thank
question
God.
was or is? Because that, I mean, we're still wrong. But
No, it's the longest running show, Keurig. You were wrong, except.
When I'm wrong, I like to argue the grammar. I just like to make
All
that
right.
clear.
All right.
I'd
on
like
the
to
next
say
one.
that the question guy was wrong.
Get a seat.
Number
Dan's
6.
points. He's like, dude, I'll get a quarter point.
I'm gonna have for correcting.
What is the red data list? The red data list.
Is this like the SAT? I don't know.
Listen, I watched previous episodes,
Yeah.
and these are harder
That's what
questions.
we were going.
Go ahead.
Is it just about people that murdered people?
No, that's a good guess though.
Blood.
Yes.
Was that like a communism thing when they tried to because the Red Scare, they put people on that list thinking they were communists?
Incorrect.
Yeah, like was McCarthy involved? Because we should get like half.
The red data list is a list of threatened species in the world.
That's way sadder.
I prefer the communist thing for sure.
It's way less funny.
All right.
we gotta change that Wikipedia article.
Number
later.
7. You know, Kylie's being very attentive. He's looking for direction. I just want to.
I can't see. For what it's
He's
worth, I
really
can't
playing
see.
the
You a
game.
ring of light, baby.
I can't see. This
Of
is
course,
me
I'm
every
a ring
time.
of light.
You
Duh.
can't ever see his
Ever see
birthday.
it.
Gross.
Yeah.
Exactly. What broadcast TV network debuted on October 9th, 1986? Vince.
WGN.
Nope. You can collude with your partner. You have 10 seconds.
One of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta be. Can you use it in a sentence?
No, I cannot.
It's one of them with the 3 letters.
No, later. No, those gotta be way.
3.
TNT.
Incorrect.
You went TNT?
The answer is Fox.
Oh.
This is a broad.
I avidly avoid that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
One. Not just inside the NBA.
Redemption question. All right. Let's see if somebody can get a
Question
point.
eight?
Here. Question
Shout out
8.
Charles.
And we're like 2 for 8 collectively.
Collectively.
Rock and
Yes.
roll.
I did it because of Shaq.
1 to 1.
It's 1-1.
I'm like, PBS? I don't know,
This is
bro.
a golf game.
One of the big 3.
Ernie
man.
Johnson's the
Sorry?
GOAT.
It was one of the big 3.
It is. It's a big one.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, question number 8.
LeBron James.
What are the gases that surround the Earth called? Dan.
The
What?
ozone layer.
No.
It's a valid answer.
Good answer.
Oh shit.
That's what you just went too quickly. You know the
That's what
answer.
she-
Go ahead.
We'd like to
Vince.
answer the question, please.
What? No.
Can you bounce it back to us?
I'm gonna go with the audience.
Atmosphere?
Yes, it's the freaking atmosphere.
All right, that was super odd.
My man said.
Firstly,
The gases surrounding Earth is the atmosphere.
How am I supposed to know that? I haven't been to every place in
I wasn't
Earth.
wrong. I just didn't say all of them.
It could be,
I just said a few of them.
different somewhere else.
You said greenhouse gases, my
That's
dude.
point for us because I haven't been everywhere.
That's embarrassing,
Yeah,
my guy.
I know.
Greenhouse gases.
That's all right.
This is my show.
It's actually my show.
True facts. I'm crying.
Number 9.
Number 9.
She-
just say the show.
In what year did the first iPhone debut on the market? What year, Dan? Think about this.
Love raising your hand.
No.
You love raising
Think
your
about
hand.
it.
Just buying 5 seconds.
I know.
Though. That's all.
5, 4, 3,
I want to say 6.
2.
2006.
Incorrect.
Bitch, Kyle.
2007.
2007's right.
I knew it
And
was
that's what
close.
sucks about. That's what sucks about
I was just talking to my sister-in-law who she remembers like in college when the
Yeah.
first iPhone came out.
So
and
she remembered and not you.
Well, I was in what, middle school?
Quick tip to the game though.
But we were like just talking about it last week.
we're
and I was
inviting
just
her
like,
sister
I
next
knew it
time,
was
she'll
in
get
that
it.
era. So, but she remembers she like her dad, I think, had the first iPhone.
It's
And-
wild.
Yeah.
Going
Wild time.
second benefits in this game because of exactly what just
One
happened.
just
Well, clearly
like,
not. I
the
don't think
original one
anybody's
just
got
sold
second.
at auction.
I just
box
did.
for like 30 grand or something.
Yeah, I bought it.
And you got it wrong?
You're like, but
Dang.
I didn't say the year.
All
I
right,
said original.
the last question. Faux pas literally translates to what?
Let's see, what does that mean?
Oh, dear. Kylie.
It's like
It's got to be.
it's like a whoopsie daisy. It's like a mistake. It's like a my bad.
Yeah, but literally means.
Literal
You're
translation.
French. I'm not.
Not you aren't French.
Je ne parle pas
3,
français.
2,
Mistake.
1. Incorrect. Vince?
Fake. No, I was just pointing at that.
Okay.
Fake paw.
no.
Is it a fake paw?
All right. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2,
Send me something.
I have a rough understanding.
Send
1.
me something.
It's like a whoopsie daisy, like a slip of words.
Whoopsie. Yes, but the correct answer is false step.
Oh, step.
Paw.
So they didn't divide it as whoopsie daisy.
Nope.
Paw.
Was
The bear took a false
So,
step.
by some wild ass thing, the Unrelated Boys won that game.
2 to 1 out of 10.
2 to 1 out of 10.
1
I
to
want to go
0.
another 10 questions.
Seven unanswered.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, no, that was.
We have to bring you boys back for a redemption.
Can we get
but-
Kylie a Snickers, please?
So,
It's not him when he's hungry.
That's what we do.
I have a hot take question.
Okay.
Okay.
Should pineapple belong on pizza?
I don't want to raise my hand.
Yeah, why you? No, you guys.
The
can just
game's
talk.
over.
Yes.
Do we raise our hands?
No,
You guys feel free.
Open
Feel
discussion.
free.
I wake up every day hoping that I will get to have pineapple on my pizza.
So a strong feeling.
Every day.
Whoa.
I wake up
wake up
not
and it's just
necessarily planning
gabagool.
to, just hoping it maybe happens.
So is it pineapple and like ham?
Yeah.
Or is it just pineapple and cheese?
We can say why.
I mean Hawaii like
The full Hawaiian style.
yeah, like Hawaii, like pineapple, ham, maybe a little bit of like onion is great. But like, I mean, just pineapple, sure, I'll eat it. But I would prefer it with something like saltier and savory to like balance it out. But no, I'm very like pro pineapple on pizza.
I mean, let's be clear. No one's just like YOLOing pineapple as a topping in the midst of other things. It's
you
pretty much
imagine?
always in the Hawaiian context.
No,
Nobody's
I've seen it
like, I
otherwise.
want sausage,
I get a large-
green onion, like green peppers, and let's throw a little pineapple.
I've
in
had
there.
that
It's always-
exact.
It's always in the
no, I've had that
concept.
exact combination.
Like,
I gotta go
like
home.
you,
You hang out with them
you
anymore?
specifically were like, I want that.
No,
like, you
I've
said
had it. I've never ordered it, but I've
Okay.
had sausage, green pepper,
That's a
onion,
little weird.
and pineapple.
I would be open
I have a
to it.
hot
I just
take.
That's why I'm
probably
asking the
wouldn't go for it.
question.
Can I extrapolate on you? So I like your point about having to balance the sweetness out with something savory.
I didn't know
I do
everybody
think
was a
sometimes
freaking
tomato
chef
sauce
in
is
here.
already too sweet. So if that's too sweet, you can't put pineapple on it.
Depends on where
The
you go.
sauce is too
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, so if the
Totally
sauce-
agree.
If the tomato sauce is too sweet, you can't put pineapple
Totally
on it.
agree.
I'm-
It's gotta
I'm
be
with you
spicy.
on that one.
I thought you were about
Spicy
to
sauce.
argue pineapple in spaghetti when you started that.
What?
Well, you were
No,
talking
No, that's
about the sauce.
that's the 6-way skyline chili.
I'm gonna. Oh. Let's not get into that.
My wife's family will dig that one if they see this. They're from Cincy. They'll
would
find
like-
that
I
one
thought of a new
good.
nickname for producer.
I would like to interject here to give a complete opposite opinion.
Hey, I want to hear.
Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to give my
I
opinion.
think Vince has something to say, so
Please?
let's listen
Yeah, I would love to
attentively.
hear.
Quiet on
Vince's
set.
opinion. No, I would love to hear.
That's where we're rolling.
You're not gonna like it though, because
I won't?
Yeah, because like
You said a lot of things I don't like tonight.
True,
so it's fine.
facts.
Here
So
comes the
it's
Italian.
similar. It's similar to how an olive works with me, where like if you put pineapple on a pizza, it ruins everything else.
Wow.
Like if I eat it, I'm like, oh, I'm eating like juicy pineapple on what was good before.
I feel that way about olives. So I
Yeah,
understand.
and I'm like that with olives. Like if you put olives on a
you
sandwich,
like
it only
olives.
tastes like
I
olives on a
hate
sandwich.
olives.
Do you not like olives?
I don't.
I hate olives.
across
Yeah,
the board.
but I also don't put like pickles on sandwiches because of the same reason. But I love pickles, but I have them individually.
But you don't put pickles on
instead of-
You don't like
sandwiches?
No,
like a,
because
like a,
it
like a
only tastes
tapenade
like
or
pickles.
something?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I really like pineapples. The minute you put it on a pizza, I'm like, pass.
See, that's why
Yeah.
Jewish delis get it right, because we don't put the pickle on the sandwich. We just give you a full pickle
Exactly.
to eat
It's
your choice.
side
and
by
it's
side
usually like
with the
this
sandwich.
big
Which is
full
an
pickle.
amazing
You're like, what are
thing.
we doing?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love the
yeah.
option of here's a pickle, choose your adventure.
They're in Kaufman's and Skokie. They've got the
yes.
big barrels. They've got the
Amazing.
new pickles and the old pickles.
Yes.
Amazing.
Listen, now, are you team new pickle or old pickle?
I skew older pickle.
It's got the flavor in it.
I'm an older
You heard it
pickle
here
guy.
first. Kylie likes older pickles.
Older pickles. Hit up my line.
See, mine's seasonal. If I'm also getting a soup, like it's a mishmash or something like that, and it's wintertime, it's more about comfort, I'm going old pickle. If it's like summertime,
Softer.
I'm getting like a corned beef, I'm going new
Ugh.
pickle.
I'm
'Cause I
with you
want
on
like
that.
the brightness.
So
I'm
we
with
get
you.
we going to Kaufman's this weekend or what?
Yeah.
Down.
Listen,
doubled the
unrelated
pickle
remote
best to a
episode
friend.
from Kaufman.
Let's do it.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. But so anti-pineapple on
Yeah.
pizza.
Right.
But is that like a cultural pride thing, or is it like a?
What are you trying to say?
What do you think, Kylie?
What are you trying to
I thought
say?
you said you're Irish and
No,
Italian.
go ahead. No, keep expand.
Yeah, you like no, I get it. Like it's a little blasphemous, like in
No.
the cultural context.
It's
I
not.
get it.
I think a pizza is just a canvas. Do what you want with
Very
it.
progressive.
Put
of you.
whatever you want on it.
Wow.
But
I didn't like that when you said that. I don't know why. No, I don't know.
oh yeah, he wants to force people to eat what they want, what he wants on their pizza. Just remember that.
Very authoritarian pizza policy.
No, I don't really care about that. It's just if someone gives it to me, I'm like,
Canvas.
go ahead and enjoy another piece because
Okay.
I'm out.
All right.
But I'm very simple with the pizza taste.
Excellent. Great.
Yeah, great question.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're 3 for 3 on these.
Yeah,
Wait,
these
what
are-
was your are you allowed to answer your own question?
Sure.
What's your take?
I like it.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not going to like, I don't know if I would personally order it. Be like, I'm going to order a pizza with pineapple on it. But if it's there, I'm going to enjoy it. I do like a traditional Hawaiian style every once in a while. But I am a true like sausage and green pepper.
Yeah,
Chicago
me
style.
too.
Yeah, that's just kind of my vibe.
Yeah, I don't know if I would put pineapple on Chicago style pizza.
No,
That
and
seems
I
a
do
little
like
shock.
I do like a sausage, green pepper, and spinach vibe too. So it's one of my family's
Sausage
favorites.
pepper.
Mushrooms?
Mushroom.
Mushroom. I would say mushroom sausage
mushrooms.
onion is like
I love
Yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah.
And I just started liking mushrooms recently. I used to be really against mushrooms,
Cool.
but
Shrooms up.
since
What changed?
girlfriend Bianca over here.
All right.
Oh, GFB.
She eats a lot of mushrooms, and I was like, well, I gotta cook them, so I guess I better learn to love them. But actually, if they're cooked properly and they got good flavor, I like them now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Truffle season.
Thanks,
baby.
Binks.
Love it.
We love that for us. Okay, unrelated.
Yes.
Gentlemen, you guys have a song that's out.
We do.
What? Can we talk about the song?
If you'd like.
All right.
That's
I
why
believe it's
you're
called Pathetic.
Yeah.
But the song's great. Can you tell us what went into that? Where can we listen to it? What's going on?
It's available anywhere you stream music, but it's kind of our ode to self-doubt. I know we're really changing up the vibe.
No one's ever done that.
Yeah, it's really over the last couple years, I think, through pandemic, through a lot of change that has happened within everybody's life. I personally definitely struggle with a lot of like comparison on social media, with a lot of picture perfect landscape that you see on
Sure.
phones, and
Sure.
it can kind of skew your perception of yourself sometimes. And I think that song is a representation of that, of that, finding that balance. Because sure, there are great things about technology and social media that can bring to our lives, but it can get a little cloudy sometimes when it doesn't feel. Anytime I feel worse after I put my phone down than when I picked it up, it's like that feeling, that ickiness is not something that I particularly crave. So it's, I think, a lot about that. So yeah, that's the song itself, but the process of making it was much cheerier, a lot more fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny, tell us more about the process of making the track.
I was about to say, yeah, it's there's an interesting dichotomy with it, as there is in a lot of sad songs that are happy and some happy songs that are sad, because it's a, as Kylie said, very doubtful song. But in terms of its production and the dressing we gave it, it's a banger.
That's the best way to do it, in my humble opinion. It's like Third Eye Blind. They did
Semi-Charmed Life.
that song. Not the happiest song ever.
Yeah, don't
No.
don't look at the lyrics, but
Yeah.
when I'm in the bar and I see the music video come on, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sing this
Yeah.
very loud.
Yeah.
That's the goal with
Yeah.
this one. You're gonna
For
sing
me,
it very loud.
That's like After Laughter for
Yeah.
Paramore. That's like happy, sad songs that sound happy.
That you can jam out.
I love
yeah,
that.
that's
I love
that's
that.
our favorite.
Dance through the pain.
Yeah,
baby.
that's what I
Favorite
every
vibe.
day, every morning, 3 hours. It's great.
Yeah.
You guys are great live,
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Agreed.
Very exciting.
Appreciate that.
Dan, harmonies, love the harmonies. Kylie, obviously,
Baritone boy.
lead man. Insane jacket game. So, first question I have for you: where do you get your jackets, and can I have all of them?
Oh man, I'm so glad you asked that because it gives me the opportunity to shout out my girl Danielle. Most of the jackets you've seen me wear on stage come from an Instagram thrift page called Golden Trash. There are no vowels, GLDN TRSH.
Amazing.
She's based out of Florida. She's an absolute icon, fashion connoisseur, and she just has some amazing stuff. And I have the goal one day to make enough money to put her on retainer, and just have her source fun
She's your
jackets.
jacket
for me.
person now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So and
what
it's
a
not just
dream.
jackets.
Yeah.
This shirt got it from her. I
No
mean, like
kidding?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that page. And then there's the occasional thrift store find of Buffalo Exchange, aka Buff X. That's
Oh, yeah.
the
Buff
that's the
X.
Buff X
You know,
brand.
Let's
Buff
go.
X,
You've
baby.
been
Turn
you've
on,
been to
baby.
Buff X.
Gotta keep it local with the buffet.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but Golden Trash is my go-to for a lot of that stuff. So.
That's awesome.
Go.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay,
give her a
speaking of
follow.
stage performances, you guys are electric on stage. We've had the joy of seeing you many, many times around the city. I remember when you walked in today with that Cheetos jacket, and it just brought me back to a show you did at Martyrs.
Yeah.
And you guys had this crazy, just to bring the group on stage, just rally kind of cry. And I remember when you came on stage, you had a bottle of water, and you took a sip, and I was like, all right, cool. He's just cool and no, actually, he's just gonna start singing. And he just and
That's
the
sick.
light hit it right away, and I screamed like an 8-year-old girl.
That
And I was I was a fangirl.
You're the 30-year-old man. You're like, I love you.
That was
I was
also,
bro, chill.
that was
I will
also
not.
a week and a half before COVID shut the world down. So,
That is the
want to
reason why
also
COVID
point
shut the
out
world
some
down.
context there of in hindsight, it's
Yeah. It's always 20.
a choice.
Yeah.
But literally a week and a half later, that would have been a war crime.
I got a spin zone.
Yeah.
You did it when you could have.
Yeah.
Sure, if you're gonna
You did it before you could have.
spit that-
Thought about doing it in here, but
Gary barely lets
I'm
us
ready.
slurp on the mic.
Please don't.
Yeah. No, he doesn't let us. We do it, and he has no say.
We're doing ASMR.
He can't run up and just hit us.
I
Yeah.
give him a little
But no, the kind words are Lord. The kind words are much appreciated.
Yes,
I would've done the gargle.
absolutely.
I can't get that low.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So music videos. Love the music videos. You guys are bomb with your video content. Follow them on Instagram, for sure. Everywhere,
yeah.
but Instagram, TikTok. Follow them on that stuff. So there's definitely different pieces of this, music videos, live shows, obviously recording in studio, songwriting. Do you guys have a specific part of the process that you like more or less? Is it the whole thing? I guess this is for both of you guys, but.
I mean, I'd say, at least in my experience, what we love most and what seems to resonate the most with people are the live shows. Absolutely. I mean, social media, is a necessity. Content creation is a necessity. Kick it hard next time.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't mind Dan, he's just
Listen,
speaking.
The hot sauce part.
Yeah.
Lit, you know what I mean?
But no, we love playing live. I mean, as we record this, we're about to go rip a little Midwest run here, and we are stoked to the max to get to play music for people just 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
And we are even more excited to get to the point where maybe one day that's 30 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's a big step.
It's cool. It's a good experience. Just get some more road chops, because that's a whole other ball game when you have to be in a car for a few hours in a different state.
Deal with each other.
and then set up the show to play 30 minutes and find stuff to do in the other 23 and a half hours of the day. So that'll be a lot of fun. I think the other element of the process that we've really much enjoyed, and a lot of time over the last couple of years is just the general like songwriting craft of it.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of writing down in Nashville as well, and if you want to learn how to go write really great songs, I can't recommend Nashville enough. They have some very talented writers and people down there that elevated a lot of our stuff in ways that we would never have come up with on our own. And it's just fun to go down and make music with good people. We've gotten really lucky to meet with a lot of great people who are not only super good at what they do, but also just good hangs and are friends now.
It's almost more important, I feel like, because you're
Friends we
supposed to
make
be
along
in
the
like a
way.
mindset too.
Yeah.
You're in there and you're like, I don't necessarily like this guy. I respect like whatever their ability is. It could throw you off your game too. So I think that's like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
double
The fact that
thing there.
we've had a just pretty across the board positive, both professional but also personal relationships that we've gotten to work with these people. It's a real gift.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you hear plenty of horror stories, but like
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just good self-selection on our part. But
Handsome.
Like,
Yeah, y'all.
it's like,
Very
which-
handsome.
You just
We're
had-
homies and homies want to work with us, but
Yeah.
like we've had nothing but fruitful conversations and writing sessions with these people. It's like haven't bumped into anything yet where you get in a room with somebody and you're like, wow, this guy kind of sucks.
Oil and water.
Maybe
sometimes.
we're the horror story.
Actually, yeah. I was
Maybe
yeah, I was
yeah,
they're
right,
going
that's
back and they're like, yo, these
Yeah.
Chicago divas,
That's the
these
popular
boys?
thing.
This is your
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Nightmare.
You are the.
If you don't know who it is, it's you.
Yeah.
Everybody south of the Mason-Dixon is just like,
no.
listen, if you want an awful session,
Yeah.
book anything with a band from Chicago.
But they have their
My
hot
God, they
sauce.
are
No.
the boys.
No, they're
With hot
wonderful
sauce,
boys.
Spitting water everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
these guys are crazy.
This guy's Brock. Just
Yeah.
my
No,
style.
we're very lucky that we've got
Putting
good
pineapple
people,
on pizza.
and something, and it's something we try and bring back to Chicago too, because there's a lot of amazing talent here in the city, and a lot of great musicians who
I can't think of any.
can. I mean, they're out there. I promise you.
Zach?
But it's.
He's in your band.
But no, genuinely, like it's
Yeah.
something
Yes.
that we want to foster more in Chicago, because I think that it's got all the pieces to be, to compete with that writing, with that level of talent. Just needs a little bit of community and a little bit of
Sure.
Yeah.
dots that are connected, because it can bear some really great fruit. And if you got good,
There's so many
Yeah.
talented people here.
yeah,
There
yeah.
really is. And it's always kind of seemed to be the thing where it's like, they're right there. Or like a couple people will get out and you'll be like, they're doing really great. Where in reality, like the entire music scene's really awesome here. I
Yeah.
think like it just needs to be shined on more. And that's half the reason why we're doing what we're doing anyway. So
Yeah.
gives the opportunity to see people in Chicago and be like, look out these awesome bands. So
Yeah, well, we appreciate you guys
Yeah.
throwing support our way.
Yeah. Where do you guys draw your inspiration from? Just from writing standpoint, performance standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, there's obviously two more of you on the band that aren't here. Like, how do you guys create that energy that we see on stage, off stage, and where do you gain your inspiration on how to take each show to the next level? And like, Maj, Vince, and I have been to a lot of your shows, and I think most people in the room have too. And I think each time you go to a show, you take it up to the next level. So I'm really interested on like how you do that. What's the inspiration for always excelling and taking things up a step, and like how you all collectively as a band agree now it's time to elevate, and how do you do that?
I can start there if you'd like. Up to you.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I think for something, at least for me, that kind of guides a lot of that inspiration, whether it be live show prep or writing, or even the non-musical parts of the gig, where it's like merch designs or
Sure.
marketing or branding.
Maurice.
Maurice.
R.I.P. Maurice.
Not even.
That's a hot
Hey.
topic.
Cut that.
All-
Cut that.
That's a hot.
All kings
that's
die.
A hot,
All
hot
kings
take
die.
of
All
that.
kings die.
Glasses
Got
of
Maurice.
steel. And we
But
got
I think
Maurice.
a really important part of that is, as an individual, just maintaining fandom of stuff that you enjoy, of stuff that got you into it in the first place. Because if you can continuously remind yourself why you wanted to start doing it, or kind of what drew you to it in the first place, those artists and those bands, in theory, are still doing what we're doing, just on a much larger scale.
Sure.
And so they're also coming out with new ways and new concepts and new ideas that, at least if you can stay plugged into and find your people that you enjoy following, that to me is always a really good bed of inspiration, because it keeps me connected to what started it all in the first place, but it also keeps it fresh and just makes me want to get better at it because
Sure.
I see the path forward and I see the possibilities, and trying things in our own particular way is always a fun challenge. It's hard, but it's
Yeah.
part of the
worth
gig.
it.
It's
Yeah.
enjoying the process.
Yeah, I would say the other big thing of that beyond, as you said, we all have bands that we go see and we're like, oh, we want to be like those bands, and obviously there's a lot of steps between us and the Killers to get there. But the big thing is just, or one of the big things has been sort of the simple step of just checking off production value boxes for us. Like, for instance, we start out and we're like everybody else, and all you hear is what is being done on the stage because that's what you have, that's what you're doing, and you haven't recorded enough or done enough to really warrant anything else. But eventually we've gotten to the point where you start playing with a click where appropriate, you start playing with more backing tracks and trying to integrate that as organically as it can, so you don't want it to feel like it's karaoke out there, but at the same time, if you want to compete in a contemporary rock space, everybody you see live has other stuff going on than what you see playing to make it sound big and full.
Sure.
So that was a big adventure for us getting that all started, and then our most recent Martyrs show was us taking the next step of trying to do more synchronizing the lighting show
Yeah,
and having
it's
it
really
be
cool.
less, our lighting guy improvising it and more like, hey, here's the themes that we want for each of these, and adding all that. So the technology has been a big step as much as anything. And a lot of that comes from us wanting fans like you guys who have been great about, coming back again and again. We don't want you to see the same show over and over because eventually you're going to be like, all right, that's going to be the same thing. So I might sit this one out. We want people to think every time we go, it's like, all right, they're going to either pull out some sick new stuff musically or there's going to be some wild new visual stuff. We want people to have a reason to keep coming back. Until, of course, we have thousands of new fans who've never seen us before in new cities.
Yeah.
And shout out this gentleman here. We refer to you as CT Overstreet, Chief Technology Overstreet, because he's very much integrated into that, like building those systems and getting that that technological advancement. So want to make sure that doesn't go unsung, that is a big weight to lift, and something that probably would not happen if it weren't for the guy sitting next to me here.
By next year, ChatGPT is just going to build the set list for me. So
I'm so excited for that.
Hey, power to bases, guys. Too. We need more love for bases, and that's why Dan deserves that love as well.
Yeah. All right, so you mentioned the Killers. Obviously, a big inspiration for you guys. Who else are you listening to right now that our fans, people out there, should check out?
I think we're big fans of Band Caminos is one of those bands, at least from a contemporary rock space, like kind of
For sure.
Love.
doing it really well. And they're based in Nashville, and so like connecting with some of their ripples of people who don't work with them directly, but kind of borrow tools from that sound from at least production space, I think is something we really appreciate. For me, a space that I've really grown appreciative of over the last couple years is female country pop.
I like that.
Like not, but like 90s,
Taylor
early 2000s.
Swift.
No, nothing against T Swift,
I'm
but
not the
like
problem.
we
Sorry,
were
kinda
talking.
have.
You're talking Reba?
Half against
Like
Reba.
Reba
McEntire.
Sorry, the chick.
Shania.
Yeah.
We're talking Shania. We're talking Faith Hill.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I didn't grow up listening to country music, and I still don't consider. I'm not anti-country, but it's
Wasn't
definitely
allowed
not my bag.
You don't go for it, yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not like something that I can wax poetic on. But over the last couple of years, going to Nashville and seeing that world, I think I've grown a very deep appreciation for not just the songwriting and the musicality and the session players that they have. They're so incredible, but the production and the show, the macrocosm of culture that it is.
the hats,
it's so
the boots,
there's
the
nothing
jeans,
like it
the
that
trucks.
has
I'm into
such a it's sewn into the fabric of these
Yeah.
people's lives, of these neighborhoods and these communities, that it's I think hip hop does a similar thing where it's just it is part of the lifestyle.
It's
part of the
symbolic
culture.
for the actual culture of those things, yeah.
And country music just does that on a whole other level. That's
Sure.
kind of hard to wrap my head around.
almost
and
scary.
No,
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah.
scary.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely like what a machine
Yeah.
that it's been built. But there are those things out there like musically that I can just be like, yo, Shania Twain's 1997 album "Come On Over"
Yeah.
is a masterpiece.
Yes.
Agreed.
It was my number 9 most listened to album
Yeah.
last year.
That's
Nice.
that's Mrs. Glove.
Okay.
Mother
Yeah.
Glove loves that Shania
Oh, no.
Twain. Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on me.
whack in the weed.
Break it,
We
you
get
buy
a
it.
little excited about
Keep
shit.
the weed whacker.
Yeah. So that's like again, not in the rock band space, but like
Yeah.
from a songwriting and just like tastefulness, I can appreciate a good country pop female vocal.
Oh, yeah.
Danny, what about you?
Yeah, I was about to say I actually tend to zag super hard also from like the kind of stuff we play, mostly from the standpoint of
That's good,
you know,
right?
we spend so much time playing rock
Yeah.
music to like listen to all the rock music like at the same time is almost too much of that.
Yeah.
I mean, recently big ones, new Skrillex,
Let's
Yeah.
go.
new Caroline Palachek,
Yes.
spectacular.
Love.
You're a
Huge
number
fan
one
of that.
fan.
Dude.
Yeah.
Kind of
Caroline,
an-
call me.
Kind of a new sound a
Music
little bit,
or
though.
other things. Call me, Caroline.
Kind of a little bit of a new sound too.
No,
when I
yeah,
turned
yeah,
that on, I
well,
was like, "Whoa, we're going in a little bit of a different
This-
direction this
her,
time."
Her producer Danny Harl is amazing. He does some stuff that's like even wilder than what he does with her. So I highly
Yeah.
recommend checking him out if you're
Cool.
curious into that. I guess it's like hyper pop is the term for that. I'm trying to get into like microtonal stuff, which is like extra weird.
Yeah.
Like not in like the like slamming on glasses and like breaking shit on the ground and calling
It's
it
not
music
just
sort of
controlled
thing.
noise.
It's still
Yeah.
nasty
Yeah.
type
Yeah, just like
situation, yeah.
alternate tuning sort of stuff. Also, throwing it back, you and I are.
We do.
No, me,
They both throw it back. In case you're
I
wondering.
was like, we do.
as one does.
They both got cake.
We,
It's Terry's birthday, and they both brought cake.
Oh, you saw me, baby.
That's right.
play the Rihanna song.
Do it again.
Maj, you and I often talk about the halcyon days of early EDM as it thrust itself into American culture.
Yes.
Pretty much like between like 2010 and 2014.
Yes.
I've been like really throwing myself back into that. Throwing it back into that, I'm in the Apple Music game, trying to make a playlist. I'm never a playlist guy, but I'm trying to make a playlist of
Yeah.
all the old hits from them, just because that was, a time you remember of when like that stuff felt really fresh.
Yeah.
And even if the production wasn't the best at the time, the songs were all really good in this new era. So that's been a fun source of getting back into that for inspiration. So. Yeah, rock music sucks. Only listen to mine. Don't listen to anybody else.
The running joke too has always been Dan doesn't listen to music.
I don't
That's like
listen to music.
that's always so this you're catching him at a very new chapter of his life.
Not true. He showed me that one band that one time when we drove together. It was like Dom something.
Don
And I-
Broco.
Don
Yeah. Yes. Always.
Broco.
It just comes on my like songs every night. It
Yeah.
rips. You're totally right about that.
All Dan shows me is We Are the World 25 for Haiti.
Yeah, and that wasn't new to
And
you.
it's over and over and over again. And I don't
You.
mind. Listen, sometimes we watch the original, but it's mostly the Bieber version.
I would like to
Yeah.
know this because I don't know the story. How did you guys come about?
Slow.
Like, how'd you? Yeah,
Oh, how did the band
Yeah, like
start?
how'd you
How
start?
did it start?
Internet.
Who? Just that's it.
So
Yeah.
Kylie technically wasn't there for the beginning, so
No
I'll start
kidding.
with this. And I'll try to make it brief. Our
Please
former
do.
drummer. Oh, what?
Keep it brief.
I need to know.
Yeah,
Terry
I
did
need
this
to know.
about 6 times.
No, I know.
so-
I need to.
I thought he was trying to lasso a
I didn't
horse
see
over
you at
there.
all.
He's-
No, Terry's got a dinner reservation. 20
All right,
minutes.
no, here,
He'll
for,
make it.
for
He'll
the
make
sake of
it.
entertainment
Yes.
and also because the story is really not that interesting, I will
Fine.
do the briefest version.
Sure.
Old drummer, Facebook ad, response, 2 guitar, 1 bass. Audition singer, send young lady named Kylie to wrong rehearsal facility. Send Zach to pick up Kylie.
Yeah.
Zach calls Kylie boy. All right, bring him in.
Yeah.
Kylie, come. Sing Aeroplane by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Really?
We love.
Yeah, we do.
Kylie in.
Not that song, but that.
No, it was Aeroplane.
No, I'm saying we don't love that song.
I still love Aeroplane.
fun
You're
one.
ruining the brief explanation.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Kylie boy, sing song.
New drum, Tyler.
Ah,
Shout out Tyler.
we love that.
Shout
Love
out to
Ty.
Tyler. Yeah.
Love Ty Ty. Play Martyrs. World shutdown.
Right.
Rest history.
Appreciate that, Dan.
That was awesome.
Have you ever seen the old clip of Charles Barkley where he goes 2 words?
Yes.
And then he goes Chris Paul, Steve Nash, must see TV. And the whole crew is like, that's way more than 2 words.
It's so true.
And that's what that whole that reminded me of.
True.
Oh boy.
That's great. Well, thank you
The
guys.
Mild West must-see band.
Yeah. Thank you so
Print that
much.
shit in the promo.
You guys are gonna play some music.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
I told you they might ask.
Thank you for coming. Now we get to take a break.
Yeah.
And you guys are on.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.